person that is staying in, you still love your house. You get those people that tell you, I never go out of my house. They will come camping for a week, a month, 3 months, then they want to go back home. We don't want to do that.
How much time have you been here now?
Since January, up until now, 15th January. It's 9 months.
And what kind of activities do you enjoy here?
Walking, cycling, swimming, everything.
A lot of time on the beach?
No, I am recovering from back and knee replacement. So I cannot go on the steps and far because my legs go numb. So I just walk to the ablution and back for exercise. Doing the aerobics in the pool, some exercise there in the water helped a lot. I couldn't walk when we first came here because in 2020 in March I had a knee replacement, and then in July my back vertebra broke due to all the walking and falling of the knee, because I tend to walk like this with my leg. And then after that I got COVID, me and him got COVID, we recovered, and when it opened I came here. And then I started to walk and get my legs stronger, and from there on I got better.
Great, and how's it all feeling now? What situation are you in now?
Well, let's see, I wasn't able to go on steps, to walk up, and I can go up but I can't go down. And bending and all that, my back, I couldn't, I wore a brace. My leg is fit, look at it bending. There was the op. This is my legs motion.
That's good motion, eh?
But I can't feel normal, what do you call that, nerve? Like nerve and muscle rotation. I can't feel a normal legs motion there.
Right.
So I got to be careful when I'm walking. But I'm off my disability grant, I'm healed, I'm happy. So yeah.
And tell me a bit about why you guys choose to be on the caravan rather than with the house.
With the house, yeah. This is our dream. We were working in an environment where my husband was a train driver, I was in a banking environment. And when we go on holiday, we are tent camping by tent, always like to travel. And then we said, okay, our next bucket list will be the caravan, because always when you are in we call it the paper house, the plastic tents, always everything gets wet. I got tired of the I'm Afrikaans, the afblaasmatras, the blow up matras. It's always going flat, and we don't like sleeping on the ground a lot because we struggle to get up. So we live in a complex. Our walls, instead of watching for the walls, we like, this is our happy place. All the other places are too expensive, like the Kruger National Park. We go there, we have timeshare. We go there, but it's only for a week, then we've got to go back here. And this place of East London, the weather are fantastic. We like nature too much. And while we have the opportunity, our health, the environment that allow us to do this, we will enjoy it while we can. Because both him and me are not, how do you call it? physically disabled. And so the disability that we have, like we explained to a medical aid kind of thing, is not mental and all that. We have a bone disability, like osteoporosis, those kind of things. So while we're still able to do this, you can see he walks very difficult, but he still don't ask for help. And me the same thing. So while we can do this, we will enjoy it. Because one day when you are older and you're not able to do it anymore, you have something to look back to. Memories, always a good thing to have. January, when they open, we gonna pack up and come to our happy place as soon as possible. And then we stood here until now. My mom came with us for 8 months. Had her on a holiday for the first time in 50 years. Because my dad was sick, he passed away.
So she stayed with you for 7 months?
Yeah, I was
Wow.
I was looking after them since 2014. Then when my dad passed, I said to her, do you want to come on holiday? She knows she will think about it. He will think about it. I said, Mom, it's open. Are you packed? Then her bags were packed already way past before I started even. So I said, let's come. So she came with us and I took her back home to my brother. She had that memory now. So she said she's happy. And she turned 80 this year. In July. She turned 80 here. This is her bucket list is ticked off. Her first holiday in 50 years. That's awesome. We don't like driving. I have the sea, the dolphins, the whales. And if it's the arena and I
see all the wild
see
animals
all the
there,
wild
like
zebra,
giraffes,
bontebok, giraffe, blesbok,
blue wildebeest.
that thing, and then we're done and dusted. Because that's all you see in the Kruger as well, plus some rooibok, impala. You see all those ones.
So you got it all right here.
Yeah.
Have you got some plants growing there?
And lettuce, and
It was
tomato.
lettuce.
Living leaves.
I pulled it out this morning.
It
It's,
kept us going 9 months going.
but the
There's
leaves
still
get
some
bitter.
spring onion.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
onions and spring onions. Yes. I'll take it with me.
Yeah, you got spring onions there, little tomatoes.
Yeah.
Where do these fit on the car when you travel? How does that work?
Now I'm gonna take them out and then replant them at other place. Just pop
Yeah,
them
we
back
just
into the
moved
ground.
8 kilometers from here.
Yeah. Our greatest experience here is the wind and the rain.
Yeah, the wind doesn't really stop.
I don't have experience of wind.
Yeah, it's fine when you've got those silver sheet over. The tent was bigger, but we are busy packing up to move. So, and then you put a cargo net over that silver net, and that helps that the wind doesn't blow you away. And then you need those long pegs with a vierer
Yeah.
to hold that storm cargo net, holds that the wind doesn't blow your tent away.
The vibe is just not the same when you're at the house. You can have your party, yeah, you have camping, you are every day on a holiday.
mean, we've got friends now that we met at Happy Wanderers. They from Pretoria. We keep contact the whole time. And other friends that we met at Rocky Bay, they're also from Pretoria. They came down to Mtanzini with their caravan, and now they've bought a place in Mtanzini.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Amazing campers. That's how.
No, but it's really a very nice place. I think so. It's very hot in summer.
I've been here since
Last week, Wednesday, my son sent a photo. It was in Richards Bay, 56 outside.
No, that's why I get cold here. Because Cape Province weather is not the same.
What I want to do, I want to actually, rent out my house and just take the bus, take the caravan and just hit the road and stay at a, place. If you like a place, stay for a month, pay a rent for the month, and just move on to the next place. And that's actually what I want to do.
What attracts you to that approach?
I'm actually an explorer. I like to explore new things, new places. If I go to one place and I've seen it 2 or 3 times, then it's getting boring. Then I don't actually like to see a place over and over. Like today, yesterday we came in here and it was the first time that I've been. A friend of mine, years ago, he was here every December month. He told me about the place.
But all the traveling you do, like the biking and traveling, what keeps you doing that?
Well, I've been on a bike since since I was a light year at a 50 Suzuki, and before that, I love riding a bike. And actually in 2000 I had an accident in Lesotho, and I lost my first wife there. I hit the truck there, and that was actually scary. That was like 20 years ago, and then I got married again. But that was the first time I've been to Lesotho, and I didn't know the roads, and I was with a group, and nobody told well, listen, watch out for sharp bends or what. I just hit the road, and it was like a steep hill, and it just went straight on, it went on forever. And I was at that moment, while I was driving there, and I just went out and I felt like that guy on the Titanic, and he said, I'm the king of the world, and that's how I felt for that second. And then all of a sudden, my late wife hit me on the side, and there was a truck coming from the front, but it was actually a big truck, and it was so sharp, the corner, and there was no warning board saying sharp turn to the left, and the truck was almost standing still, so sharp that the bend was. So I hit the brakes, but that time it was in 2000. I had a Blackbird Honda 1000cc and a 1100cc, and it didn't have ABS brakes, so and I hit the truck and my wife died instantly, and I went to hospital. We went out, and that was a bad experience for me, but it wasn't the bike's fault, it wasn't my fault, it wasn't the truck's fault. So it was just one of those things that happened, and I cried a lot, but when I got home, bought another bike, and I just, once I start doing BMW, I don't want to add, I don't want to say BM is the best bike there is, but it's like I'm driving a Pajero, and my bike is a BMW, so this is my 4th Pajero, and now I'm on my third BMW, so a motorbike. So I like to just go out there. My wife, if she want to go with me, I'll just ask her, listen, let's go for a ride, and she says okay. But if she doesn't want to go, I'll go alone. I'll take I just hit the road, and you know, opens your mind. You don't actually, you don't think of anything. You're like, open. What I like about the BMW, you can cruise at 130, 140, you can go down to Cape Town, and you can hit that, what's it, that's the route, what, 66, what's that?
63 or 63.
Yeah, you hit that road, and it's like, you take everything in, and it's not like a car. You know, if you go down with a car, there's so many things that you miss, that you can't actually, you can't tell the person, you know, you miss that or you miss that. But if you're on a bike, it's like you got a broad vision. You see everything, you experience everything. You get wet, and then after a while you dry again. You know, so you don't stop and say, oh, yeah, now I'm wet, I'm going to stand here in a corner. You just drive on. You just drive right on, and then you all of a sudden you dry again. And then if you're hungry, you just stop, buy something to eat, and you go on. And that's what I love about biking. I'm actually more, but I'm not a crowd person. I don't have badges. I don't put on a jacket with badges. That's not me. In 1981, I had an accident with my first big bike that I bought when I got my license. Had an accident with that, actually two. And when I lost my wife, that was third accident. But not one of those accidents were my fault. You know, it wasn't my fault. But the thing is, but now, if I drive on the road, whether it's with a car or with my motorhome or with my motorbike or whatever, I see and I anticipate what the next guy's going to do. Because I don't take it for granted that that man's going to stop. That's it.
You learn to what?
Relax. You learn to relax. And you know, everybody makes mistakes if they drive, and yeah, so, but I love the road, but now, South Africa, I don't know, South Africa is a dangerous place. It's not like it's been in the old days, you know, when you can go wherever you want to. Now, you must pick and choose where you go. And you must always make sure it's safe where you go.